The HQ was founded in December 2014 with the primary goal of being a safe and affirming space for 14 to 24-year-olds who are experiencing any kind of housing crisis. So we really wanted this to not feel like a social service organization and to be so low barrier that it was simple for youth to become members and get access to their needs. So this is our welcome center. We have a full-time person who sits at the front desk, who knows every youth's name, who checks them in and greets them. And if it's a person's first time here becoming a member, you would come in, you'd get a tour of the space, you'd hear about the perks of being a member, and you'd hear a lot about how you should expect to be treated as a member here. And then that young person gets to decide if this is the right fit for them. This is the drop-in space. So once a young person becomes a member, they have access to every part of this space without question. We really wanted it to be a place where there was diversity. If you wanted to be right out in the middle of the space with a group of peers, you could do that as well. Towards the front of the building are the basic needs areas. So we have access to laundry space. We also have 3 restrooms that are all pretty simple, gender inclusive and wheelchair accessible. We also have multiple lockers, which is something that I think we really underestimated in the beginning. Every locker that has a lock on it is currently in use, and we often have a waiting list. We have 2 showers, again, gender inclusive and wheelchair accessible. For us, this is about so much more than just a shower. This is a space where you can find your dignity. For some young people who have been bouncing around, they might have gotten used to taking a shower in a McDonald's bathroom. And so to have a private space that's safe, that the door locks automatically behind you, and you can take care of your own needs in a way that's comfortable for you is really important. The nurses station is one of our newer features here at HQ. It was a bathroom that we renovated after really seeing a need of young people who didn't feel safe accessing medical support in the community. And we have volunteer nurses who are here almost all of our drop-in times to provide health education information, to do pregnancy tests, STI testing, and really just help reduce those barriers for a young person to access a local clinic or a primary care provider. And these cabinets are basic hygiene items, safer sex items. Again, we want youth to be able to access these things without having to ask. Probably one of the most important areas in our space is the kitchen. So while food insecurity is a very real challenge for some young people, it's also, again, about so much more than just a meal for us. This is a space where community really happens. It's where volunteers come and work alongside of youth to prepare food. It's where youth learn how to make food or make a smoothie or just experiment with their own creativity. But like many of us who have dinner parties and invite friends over to share food, it really is a place where a social worker or a nurse can, in a comfortable way, start to talk about concerns or questions a young person has over a slice of pizza. This is our landing space. We do all sorts of things here, from movie nights to open mic nights. We've had yoga, we've had health fairs. So all of the furniture is easy to move, it's flexible, and this is really the big open space where those group activities can happen. Around this corner is a space where we keep our clothing items. We also have a lending library and some other smaller lockers if you just need a place to keep maybe vital documents. This is our education and employment center. So we have a couple staff who work specifically around helping youth get a job and maintain that job. We've also had the really cool opportunity of hiring some youth as ambassadors here at HQ and actually working with our team. And that way we can be a positive work reference for a young person who maybe doesn't have anything to put on their resume. Resources is really talking about our partnerships in the community. And so we have 2 semi-private meeting rooms that youth can use, and we have a lot of different community partners who work on site. Music and art is also a really important part of what we offer at HQ because we truly try to see youth as so much more than the experience that they're in, and I think oftentimes it's easy to forget that a 17-year-old who's struggling with housing is also just a 17-year-old who might love to play the piano. And so there's dedicated space here for youth to experiment, to try new things, and to just be human.